Hello.
Right.
Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing all good and it's Monday afternoon. Continuing where we left off yesterday, preparing for the big final battle against the Steel Garrote. So, without further ado, let's go. Here we go. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know. Right, let's go speak with the leaders of the living lands, and then the battle commences.
Envoy? Is it really you? Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
Did you meet your god there? The one whose marks you bear?
Yes,
the
I did.
origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the act of a god this whole time?
Everyone, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
Well, I met the guard, freed it. I discharged my duty to the Emperor. I ended the Dream Scourge. I met the God of the Living Lands, freed them. Yep, I'm going to say that.
was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
But the plague isn't over. Dream Thralls still litter Shatterscarp.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more. This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them?
Well, they was locked up in a prison, and I freed them.
Ludwig had intimated that this land grew a new god. But how can that be?
The gods are the gods. They are the foundation upon which our world is built. You can no more build a new god than you can create a new world. The very notion is preposterous.
Preposterous or not, it's happened. The Godless yearned to build something new. And over hundreds of years, they did. A god. I suspect this god of theirs, Sapadal, was created from Ekedan souls. Wodka no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority. So, she killed the Godless and imprisoned their god.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradis? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
We were no stranger to them in Fior Mesiverno. They harrowed our fields, tore our homes in half.
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell.
Bad.
If these roots and the Dream Scourge are the work of a god, and the gods thought it best to imprison this god, how could you let such a creature go free?
Sabata was afraid. I don't answer to any of you, that could be them. Well, yeah, Sabata deserves a second chance. If you can't see that, then you're just as bad as the others.
Let's hope they don't decide to further amend themselves by coming for our heads.
First the Steel Garrote, now a rogue god. Is there no place safe from turmoil in all the living lands?
Sapadal's power ravaged my people. I don't know that I can ever trust it.
Keeping watch over Sapadal was a sacred task Nanru gave us when he left. For that reason alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now. But
no,
come,
we cannot.
We have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradis. Inquisitor Ludwig has already joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
I did kill her.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days, but you wouldn't know it judging by how she fights.
Ludwig's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
All right, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
Yeah, she's gonna try and kill me again, isn't she?
Regrettably, she's not in the business of making exceptions for people she deems oathbreaker. So long as her passion for Wodica lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good. That'll be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible.
And what do you want to know?
Well, you might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen. It was Ludwig who called for the attack.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her steel garrote laid siege to the city shortly after you beat her to the garden.
What's the status of the opposition? Yeah, what's she at Paradis now?
Because a victory here would discourage resistance elsewhere. The better question is, why didn't you stop her?
Excuse me? She's a 7-foot-tall skeleton powered by her devotion to the goddess of retribution. This isn't my fault.
Sure. Just blame the dead woman. Very mature.
Who else should I blame exactly? Our envoy, perhaps? For not stopping Ludwig and the Tusks?
You could start with blaming your own incompetence.
Ludwig's the muscle. I'm merely the personality. What was I supposed to do? Frown her into submission?
What good are
Yes.
you as a diplomat if you can't even keep your own beast under control?
The Inquisitor was so convinced the Living Lands would unite against Adir that she's nearly made it true. One people, one law, one true God. That's Ludwig's vision for the Living Lands.
Oh, my intellect is so low. Okay, that's enough of this. I want to see what happens.
I've answered your questions. Now I would like you, all of you, to answer mine. Ludwig has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwig, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adir will come. Indeed, we are already here.
Right, what shall I do? Ludwig's vision for the Living Lands. I know what I would like to
Well,
do.
don't leave me in suspense.
Yeah, unite the Living Lands. That sounds like a good option.
Oh, gods have mercy.
Sorlus and her wardens stand vigil with the Living Lands.
By grit and steel, Thirdborn stands with the Living Lands.
If this is what you all agree is best, the people of Fior stand with the Living Lands.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to
We're
the
okay.
politics.
Have faith.
God, they made the right decision for once.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences. That leaves the matter of Ludwig and the Steel Garrote. She will never surrender, Envoy.
And I'll have to
You
bury
must
her
kill her,
old bones
or
again.
we will lose Paradis, and eventually the island.
The Living Lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwig must die her final
Ludwig's
death.
gonna fall.
She
Bag of
better say
bones
her
is going down.
goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradis militia will be at your back.
Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
You're more than worth it. Now go. No doubt the Inquisitor grows impatient for the hunt.
Show them that the living lands will not be broken across Vodka's knee.
Gather your forces and secure the eastern gate. From there, take back the main plaza. I have faith in you.
Okay, will do.
Gods be with you, Envoy.
Let's take back the city together. Show the Steel Garrote how the living
Will you
lands
tell me how
takes
to
care of
defeat
its
Lodwyn
own.
then? How to break his spirit?
Let's go
I need
free
to
a
speak to
city,
her.
shall we?
So I need to go back to the camp, speak to her. She's got an idea how to break his spirit. So that's what I will do. Oh, where is she? There she is.
Can't sleep? Neither can I. We're going into battle for the soul of the living lands, rallying under the banners of the Paradis militia. Your Emperor will not be pleased.
Oh well, you get over it.
Political influence is dangerous. If you aren't careful, it can turn against you. When a godlike fights in battle, people take note of which side. The Adherents will doubt your loyalty. The locals will doubt your commitment. You may even doubt yourself.
You'll
This
be
is the first
fine.
time you were told to pick a side. And I fear it won't be the last. All we ask in return is that you do the same for us. From
I
what I
will.
understand, your ambassador is very persuasive, very powerful, and very accustomed to getting his way. For a politician like him, losing a battle is not a defeat. It's an opportunity. When he promises you the world, don't listen. He'll fill your head with lies if you let him. I'm glad we
thanks for the warning.
understand each other. It's good to see you fighting for the misfits and rabble-rousers. Time for you to get some...
You told me how to defeat... There we go.
In truth,
That's what I want to know.
I'm not as worried as I used to be. I've been thinking about the Inquisitor. Formulating a theory, you might say.
That's what I
A
want to
Death
learn.
Guard clings to their existence by force of will. Stubbornness, unfinished business, that sort of thing. Ludwig is held together by faith, and that may be her undoing.
How so?
Faith is the foundation of her reality. Faith in the righteousness of the gods. But according to her faith, Sapadal should not exist. A new god independent of hers? Blasphemy. By that logic, you shouldn't exist either. And yet here you are. By staying alive, of course. You
Oh, okay.
are the godlike of a heretical god. A contradiction to her reality. Can you imagine how much she needs you to die? Her entire worldview depends on it. Who knows? Maybe that uncertainty is enough to make her mortal again. Or maybe not. I'm just theorizing as I go. Whatever happens, I want to see it for myself.
Was that it?
Until next time.
Could you speak to Maris and then we start the
You
battle?
should get some sleep. Makes sense. It's a lot to think about. I've been in a lot of dangerous situations, but it's always been a fight to survive. This is putting my life on the line for someone else's cause. It's the opposite of survival. It's foolishness.
Foolish.
You know, I've never seen a bear go to war. They fight for survival, not for causes. We might die, all to determine who sleeps in the nicest house in Paradis until the island decides it's time for a change. It's fine, really. But it's in Bleste Saka when you think about it. Right.
I'm glad you're with me, Maris.
Careful you don't get stuck in all that sap. I'll
Cool.
be all right.
Let's the battle begin then.
You go get
Let's
some
go.
resting rest.
To the eastern gate. Ooh, body first. Thank you. It's not over yet. We've got this. See? Not over yet. Disengage. Attack.
You take someone and
My turn. Oh, that was wicked. Proper smash them up. And again, I'll do the same again. Oh, he tanked it. I was expecting to do that. Gotta get rid of the backline support and smash in the front line. Go on, Koi. The hell was that? Oh my god, he's transport.
Watch your right.
No, you don't. Who's that shooting? That ain't fantastic. Oh, good hit. Oh, good hit again. Very close. I'll take that. Right, heal me up.
Come on. Come on.
The gate is ours. To victory.
Foolishness.
Come on, friend, you got this. Read the gate. You could have broke the gate. What can I get rid of? Electric. What have I got? That is bleed, poison. Oh, that one then. There we go. How you doing, wizard? Damn, that was a good spell. My birds went flying. Get parried. Oh, parried again. Boom. No, you don't. Let's go. Boom. Sit down. Fire buttons. And a bit electric, just add insult to injury. That's it, burn. What did you deserve? No, no. Oh, he's a champion? Okay. There you go. Oh.
Another soul for the wheel.
Let's have a bit of fun with the pistol. Oh. Oh, I let you.
Don't worry about the eastern gate. I'll protect your back.
Oh, thanks, guy. Right, what else is there? Gonna pick up. I'll have that. There's militia over there.
What are you doing
Huh? What do you want?
here? I thought you left town weeks ago. About time. You're the only one Ludwig will listen to. I saw a few on my way here. I imagine they've been waiting for this to happen for a long time.
Okay.
Listen, one of the Garot's units is scouting up ahead, maybe 5 strong. I wouldn't want to fight them if I were you. Take this key. It'll unlock the gate to the canals. You can thank the captain who forgot it. You shouldn't find much opposition down there. I wish someone had stood up to the Steel Garot
Oh, I wanna take
a
him
long
on.
time ago. But, well, you're here now. That's what matters. Good luck.
I'm not hiding from the fight. Is there anything here that I could use?
We should go now, while the fighting's died down.
Can you not hear the screaming outside?
She's right. We can't go now. Then when? Should we wait till the Garot set this bar alight?
They have thaumaturges out there. You saw them.
And soon there'll be thaumaturges.
Right, let's go to fight. Oh, thanks for the key, but, you know. Oh, hold on. Have this. Yeah. You're stuck in the flames. Oh, still have a cloud. Moment now.
Boy, watch your left.
Right, you've got to go. Thank you for the shield. Sit down. Hit us up, please.
Gather round.
Take a moment, people.
I thought his no eyes were in the way. I was like, yeah, I'm up for the fight.
I heard something.
Right, let's sneak up.
Saying a word.
Yeah, it's fine. That is sorcerer.
Stop right there.
Let's that was a good hit.
Dodge this.
This wizard's going down. Still survived. Damn. Badass wizard. Well, it's my turn now.
I'll fix this.
Unlucky. There's something down here in this water. Quite a few things. Thank you, I'll have that. I'll have an emerald as well. Some very good things. Oh, hello, who are you?
What exactly do you think you're doing? You nearly
Fighting
died
the
in
Steel
my
Garot.
clinic. Correction, you did die. And now look at you. Fighting the Steel Garot. What have you got to say for yourself? That's the worst excuse I've ever heard, and believe me, I've heard it all. We're patching up folks as best we can, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. War is a damn bloody mess. You'd know better than anyone. I can't say I approve of you leaping into the fray, but it's always nice catching up with a former patient. Wait a second. Jada? Jada Castell? What are you doing in the middle of this?
She's over me.
Surviving. It's good to see you, Liviana. Unfortunately, we're on a tight schedule. Do you need anything? Money? Supplies?
Once this is over, I could always use another pair of hands at the clinic. The invitation's still open.
Thank you, but I've decided to tough it out as an animancer. On my own terms. Can you manage without me?
Are you kidding? I'm happy for you. Besides, I've got Chico on bandage duty. I just wanted you to know there's a place here whenever you want it. Gods be with you, Envoy.
Nice.
For my sake, try not to die a second time.
Come on.
I wasn't planning on it, to be fair.
You
I
practiced
got
with
ambush.
Uncle Cable 100 times. Tight, but not too tight. You don't want to cut off the blood flow.
Right, let's go. We have more still garrote to get. Oh my god, what the hell is that? Jesus Christ. Let's admit, I was not expecting that. Oh. Yeah, I'm enjoying the pistol. That's what I put. In fact, while I'm here, I might as well try. Where is it? The moon strike. Oh, I missed. Hey, leave me alone. Not bad. Got a bit of crossover. As I try the weapons before it's too late. Oh, got a headshot as well. Right. Oh. Okay, okay. Right, let's try out the spear with this. Okay. Give us a heal up. Out. Not bad at all. Here's the damage. Look at the still when you get a combo. Look at that. Still on my two-handed sword though. Fire bolt. Bam. That build up a stun then. That was brilliant. Try again. There's 1, 2, 3. Wow. That was brilliant. I'm enjoying trying all these different weapons out. Let's try next. Oh, the stuff's in the what would you call it? The box. I don't know what I can think of it then. Let's try. Yeah, let's try this. The mace with oops, didn't mean to do that, but okay.
I'll fix it.
You will fix it.
Her demands your submission. Stand against her and fall.
Let's pay Ludwig one final visit, shall we? Let's make sure she stays dead this time.
Oh, I might have to switch to my sword then. We're fighting Ludwig again. Right then, come on then, Ludwig.
There you are.
Let us fight.
So, you survived the garden. Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time?
Pretty much.
So you say. But you can't kill me in a way that hasn't been tried already. I can't wait to prove you wrong. Silence, child. The adults are talking. Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Her order wields sharp steel. She must set down her blade.
Yep. It will remain free, there's nothing you can do about it.
Don't insult my intelligence or my commitment to the cause. Treaties can be burned. The hands which shook over whatever deal you struck can be lopped off at the wrist. As for you, Sapadal's chains are broken, which means your soul is in their grasp. I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy. And if I don't know, then I cannot suffer you to live.
Wow. Okay. Well, you do realise you're going to lose this fight, so if you want to fight, that's fine by me. I'm going to say Sapada's isn't in my control.
That's what they want you to think. Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
Ah, man. I haven't got the the requirements for that.
If my theory is correct, you're as mortal as we are.
Explain.
The righteousness of the old gods is no longer certain. And for one of your kind, uncertainty is a death sentence.
Interesting theory. But will you stake your life on it? Would you pit your logic against my faith?
My parents died in the name of research. If I must follow their example to the grave, so be it.
Then we'll see who triumphs, child.
That child will kill you if you're not careful, and I'll enjoy watching her do it.
Farewell, Envoy.
Well, you
There's
chose
no
this
coming
route.
back this time. Prepare yourself for the next world.
You won't be missed, Ludwig.
Once I'm done killing you, your god of flame protect the
We are every seed in the soil. We will always grow.
Come on, let's get her over. One last try.
Go on then. What are you going to do? My turn. Ludwig, you got no chance. Literally. You gonna give up? Oh my god. She's getting angry. What the hell? She's got any powers? Oh, so you can play fireball. Hold on. Hold on. Let's freeze her. Don't worry, Ludwig, you're going down. That was a good hit. Gotcha. Boom! Time to go berserk mode. Ludwig's going down. Honestly, you got no chance. Too strong. Heal yourself over again, I don't mind.
Help me! One last time! And it wasn't wrong! And wrong!
Ooh! Got your brain this time. Oh, you got two of them? Yeah. That's okay, I can deal with these two. I know they don't like ice. Yeah, I got some fire pit. Yes, I know. I'm getting rid of this little bastard there. Heal. That was a good hit. Where's Ludwig? Do that to her. Oh, did it. Okay. My turn to go berserk. Read your chance. Read your chance 3 times. I'll bet you 3 times. I beat all your minions. Keep bringing them out. Goodbye. Oh, I would. I'm being attacked by a broom. Oh, I'll get parried. Boom. Yeah, wrecked again.
Wherever Ludwig is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
Oh yes,
she's done. But we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Silence falls over Paradis, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand. The Paradis militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The Dream Scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the Living Lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. Paradis's rebels cannot accept your version of independence. After the assassin Egwolf died in custody, only a few of his people ally themselves with the United Settlements. To them, you will always be the oppressor. The refugees of Emerald Stair find a cold welcome in the city of Paradis. Animancy is frowned upon, but their knowledge of agriculture is highly valued. The first bountiful harvest improves relations. The ashes of Fior Messiverno continue to smolder. Scavengers avoid the ruins, fearful of spirits unleashed by animancy gone awry. The once promising city is nothing but a cautionary tale. For the people of Shatterscarp, independence is bittersweet. Those who cannot withstand the grief inflicted by Ringgrim's spell leave the settlements, vanishing into the wilderness. Those who remain find themselves forced to cooperate with others, often begrudgingly. With so many dead, the need to stave off hunger outweighs any distaste for certain trading partners. Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first. But after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her earliest negotiations with the rest of the Living Lands, but slowly learns compromise. She develops a taste for Valian sweets. When Kai returns to Thirdborn, he's no longer running. He finds a town that's been diminished by struggle, conflict, and tragedy. He finds home. He helps repair Thirdborn's walls and train its defenders, carrying on Tama's legacy. And while his labors do not restore all that was lost, they build something new. With many of his anxieties and lifelong fears addressed, Marius now feels very differently than he did when he first met the envoy. Still far more comfortable in the wilds than among people, he nonetheless finds that his worries about the unknown were merely self-protection against the traumas of his childhood. Armed with this knowledge, he finds himself more capable of living in civilization, and far less fearful of his home in Galawain's tusks. While he never regains his former place as a Warden of Solace, he spends his time traveling between Solace and Thirdborn, acting as a stubborn ambassador between the two. Giada continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the Living Lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example,
seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fior Mes Iverno lives on in her. Unable to pass up the opportunity, Yatsley takes her place beside Reengrim. Under the tutelage of the Archmage of Terror, Yatsley sees her own power grow beyond her wildest expectations. But Reengrim is a strict master, and the visits to Quilici slow to a stop over the years, leaving her with her grimoire and a pile of letters to warm her in her twilight years. Freed from torment for the first time in centuries, Sopadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand. After a time, they begin tentatively to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Sopadal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the Temple of Aethys. Newly embodied, they roam the living lands and learn to experience the world as Kith do. Their first attempts at locomotion are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace. Soon, they are bounding across the plains of eastern Dawnshore, leaping the river gorge in Emerald Stair, scaling the shark's teeth of Shatterscarp, and fearlessly wading into the Tusk's acid sea. When they break, they come to you to put them back together, and in time, they learn to fix themselves. They wander far afield. You see less of them, but they are never far from your thoughts. And on the rare occasion they return, they always bring you something beautiful and strange. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
I thought that was really interesting. I really enjoyed Avowed. It's quite a fun game. I know there's been a lot of stick about it. People didn't enjoy it that much. Didn't think it was really that good. But I enjoyed it. I thought you had some really good creative ideas for combat, for starters. So many multiple different ways you can set up how you want to play, which I find really good. You can be a mage, you can be a warrior, you can combine them together, or you just want to be stealthy characters, you know, be whatever you want to be. And that's really, really good. And if you haven't played it, I would say give it a go for yourself. Never mind the reviews and critics. Play the game yourself and find out whether it's for you. Don't just take the word of mouth. Play and find out yourself. But anyway, that is it for Avowed. Next game, I don't know, might be Atompour or the first Berserker. I'm not too sure yet. What would you like? Let me know. Leave a comment. What would you? The Atompour or the first Berserker? Yeah, that'd be interesting to know. But in the meantime, before those games come out, I might do Dark Souls, to be fair. The third one might be a mage. Never really did that. It's just a thought. I'll have to have a think about it. But let's see if there's anything else you can do at the end. Skip the credits. See what happens. See if there's you can carry on, or do you start a new game? Let's see. Let's find out together. Right, loads of people worked in this. But yeah, definitely have a go with Avowed. It's pretty fun. You just do what you want to do. Okay, that's it. Pretty cool. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream there. I want to say thank you very much for anybody who watches this on replay or on YouTube. Big thank you. And I'll catch you again tomorrow with something, maybe Dark Souls, maybe. Who knows? I'll have to think about it. But anyway, thank you very much, and I will see you again tomorrow.